there is no doubt that deep-sea creatures are the stuff of nightmares. The truth is, though, that these astounding creatures are widely misunderstood. Many of the terrifying features that make these animals look so terrifying are essential to their survival. Let's dive in to learn more about the top 10 rarest animals in the depths of the ocean. At number 10, we have the Barreleye Fish. The Barreleye Fish, also known as the spookfish, is a deep-sea dweller with an astounding adaptation to sea in near pitch-black waters. The entire top portion of their heads is completely transparent. Encased within are two glowing green eyes that are pointed above their heads. The barreleye fish lives anywhere from 2,000 to 2,600 feet under the sea. They feast on small crustaceans and other small organisms that get trapped in the tentacles of siphonophores. Scientists say that the transparent layer of tissue that covers their heads helps to protect their eyes from getting stung by the siphonophores they steal food from. At first glance, it appears that the fish's eyes are permanently locked into an upward-gazing position. Researchers thought that this was the case until 2019, when it was discovered that the barreleye can rotate its eyes. At number 9, we have Tardigrade. Tardigrades, also known as water bears or moss piglets, are nearly microscopic organisms that can live in the ocean depths up to 15,000 meters below the surface. They are arthropods that have 8 legs and puffy bodies that resemble the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. Tardigrades are astoundingly resilient and can survive in conditions that would kill most other forms of life. In extreme conditions, they can transform into a dehydrated ball called a tun to preserve themselves. Researchers say that tuns are proven to be able to survive in extremes of 300 degrees Fahrenheit and minus 328 degrees Fahrenheit. They can also withstand 6 times the amount of pressure present on the ocean floor. These deep-sea creatures have no bones in their minuscule bodies. Their bodies are instead made up of fluid-filled compartments called hemolymph. This fluid is full of nutrients that nourish their body. Coming in at number 8, we have the sea spider. If you've ever been spooked by an average garden spider, you wouldn't want to come face to face with a sea spider. Sea spiders creep along the ocean floor and can grow to be up to 3 feet wide. For reference, that's about the same length as 2 average house cats combined. Sea spiders have been found at depths up to 2,300 feet under the sea. These deep-sea creatures are present in all oceans across the globe and feed on slow-moving animals on the ocean floor such as sea nettles and sponges. Some species have claws that assist them in capturing their prey. Even though sea spiders look similar to land arachnids, they are not the same creatures. Land spiders are part of the Arachnida class. Sea spiders, on the other hand, are in the Cycnogonida class. However, they do have some similarities as well. For example, they are both considered arthropods and belong to the subphylum Chelicerata. At number 7, we have the Pacific football fish. The Pacific football fish was discovered in 1985 by a group of deep-sea fishermen. Since then, the creature was classified with other deep-sea creatures called anglerfish. To date, there are over 300 different species of anglerfish identified. The Pacific football fish became one of the most well-known deep-sea creatures in the world following the release of Finding Nemo. The first dorsal fin along its back extends forward and is a bioluminescent, which means that it emits its light. This tiny light is used to lure the fish's prey. This terrifying animal lives at depths from 2,000 to 3,300 feet deep, where both light and food are hard to come by. Consequently, the Pacific football fish will eat anything that it comes across. Some of its most common meals include crustaceans and squids. Even though the Pacific football fish might not look friendly, it is not a dangerous fish. At number 6 on our list, we have the frilled shark. With an eel-like body and a snake-like head, the frilled shark is the stuff of nightmares. Its needle-like teeth are spaced far apart and have 3 cusps. This terrifying deep-sea creature lives far beneath the surface of the ocean, as deep as 4,921 feet. The frilled shark swims through the dark ocean with its mouth wide open. While this might make the animal look more terrifying, researchers think they do this to attract prey. This frightening creature eats a diet almost completely composed of squid. However, they will occasionally eat smaller sharks and fish. The frilled shark is one of the most primitive species of shark under the sea. Scientists say that they have been around for millions of years. Additionally, research shows that they haven't changed much throughout that time. At the number 5 spot, we have the viperfish. The Viperfish is one of the most well-known deep-sea creatures. This carnivorous sea creature is among the most dangerous predators in the deep sea. They have thin, elongated bodies and large, pointy teeth that help them capture prey in the darkness of the deep sea. During the day, viperfish deep dive into the ocean and can be found at depths as deep as 5,000 feet. However, food is scarce at this depth. Consequently, they swim to shallower depths of around 2,000 feet at night, where more sea creatures can be made into their dinner. Because of their deep-sea homes, scientists know very little about the viperfish. They are thought to be external spawns, which means that the females release eggs into the water to be fertilized. What little is known about the species is mostly collected by scientists after unsuspecting deep-sea fishermen catch one. Fourth on the list, we have the fang-toothed fish. As their name suggests, fang-toothed fish are among the deep-sea creatures with a mouthful of sharp, fang-like teeth. These terrifying creatures are carnivorous, deep-sea creatures that live at depths of over 16,000 feet. However, they have been known to swim to the surface to capture prey. Many deep-sea creatures conserve their energy by waiting for prey to come to them. However, fang-toothed fish are active predators who seek out their meals. Their enlarged, sharp teeth help ensure that they can capture whatever comes their way. These fish prefer a diet of squid, fish, and crustaceans. They don't have any glowing organs or other eye-catching features, so they instead rely on their sense of smell and sound to seek out their prey. There's no doubt that the common fangtooth has a strikingly fearsome appearance. However, scientists say that they are wholly harmless to humans since they only measure around 7 inches long when fully grown. Third on the list is the giant isopod. Have you ever captured a roly-poly or a pillbug in the summertime? Imagine a giant version of that tiny critter, except it lives in the extreme depths on the ocean floor. Believe it or not, these creatures are real, and they're called giant isopods, which are closely related to the land critters. Giant isopods are deep-sea creatures that scavenge the ocean floor for prey. They are carnivorous animals that have a diet of squid, fish, crabs, sea sponges, and more. Since food is scarce at the bottom of the ocean, giant isopods have evolved to go long periods without food, in some cases as long as 4 years. When they're frightened, giant isopods can roll up into a ball. This protects their inner organs and is made possible due to the absence of a spine. Their tough exterior shell protects them from outside threats. When they're not hunting, they can be found buried beneath the ocean sediment on the ocean floor, which allows them to preserve their energy. At number 2, we have the Japanese spider crab. It probably doesn't come as much of a surprise that Japanese spider crabs are crustaceans found in the waters surrounding Japan. Researchers say that this species is the largest arthropod known to man and can live to be 100 years old or more. Japanese spider crabs are creatures of opportunity. This means that they will feed on almost any animal that comes their way. They are also omnivorous, which means that they also eat plants. They capture prey by camouflaging themselves with algae and other sea matter. This allows them to catch unsuspecting animals with ease. And last but not least, at the number 1 spot, we have the Chimaera. At depths of around 4,200 feet in the ocean lives the Chimaera. These deep-sea creatures don't have any bones in their body. Instead, their inner structures are made of soft, spongy cartilage. On each side of their head, chimeras have what appear to be eye sockets. However, these menacing-looking animals don't have eyes. Instead, these are sensory pads that are used to detect electrical fields in the water. This allows the creatures to see in the dark, murky depths that they call home. Chimeras are also known as ghost sharks, ratfish, spookfish, and even rabbitfish.